Hey guys, Eric Oakley here. I'm on the Maniac. As promised, I'm going to do a CD2 review for you guys. If anybody has been chatting with me lately, this is a disc that I have talked a ton about, and I am a huge fan. And I can't wait to share why it's so good and why I like it so much. To start, we'll just break the disc down as far as the numbers go. You have 9, 5, -1, 2. So with those numbers, you have a decently fast disc, not too fast, very controllable in that 9-speed slot where you have a lot of other popular molds that fit into that speed. The glide of 5 really comes to sneak up on you. You will be surprised at how far this disc actually travels because it just doesn't want to come to the ground, and which comes very in handy if you go into those tight wooded courses and you're really trying to work a line. You can actually pop these up and let them carry through the woods. The -1 turn is pretty true to it. When you really get behind it, it has a gentle turn, and the 2 fade works. It's just nice and smooth to give you that really straight finish. The CD2 can fit any shot. It is such a workable disc that whatever you need whenever you're on the course, you have it with this disc. If you need a longer glidey hyzer, the CD2 can cover that. If you need a hyzer flip to stand up straight finish, CD2 covers that. If you need something that's going to hold a long turnover, the CD2 covers it. I even have taken my CD2s and used them as rollers whenever I need a max distance roller. When I'm looking, I have a bunch of field to work with and I need to get a long way down the fairway, bust out the CD2, get it right on its angle. It holds with a gentle finish at the end, so you're looking at a super long roller. So with that, you have so many shots that you can cover. So the CD2 is so versatile and so controllable, especially being a control driver. It really fits those words that you put the work into the disc and it does what you ask of it, which to me shows a very good disc. So the one thing about the CD2 that makes it stand out above other discs to me is how power hungry it can be. It can be very controllable in touch, but you can really get behind this disc and it holds its lines and it works the shots. So even if you have a lot of power, don't think that those numbers it's not enough disc for you. This disc loves a little bit of power, a little bit of smash, and it carries a long way. So definitely something you should look for if you even have a more powerful arm. If you're going with the lower arm speed, it's still very good. It helps you work your lines. It's very much like the FD in that regard, where it shows you how you've worked your lines and doesn't dump out like a faster speed disc will. So works for all ages, all types of players. Definitely worth looking into. So now to talk about the difference in the runs. I like the first and the second runs, and that's pretty much all we have other than the prototypes. But as far as the differences between them is the first runs tend to be much more firm, so they don't have as much flex. They are very stiff in your hand. They have a little bit more of an opaque rim. What you get from these is a little bit more of a stable finish. So after you've mashed on it, it's gone a long way, super straight, it'll have a little finish at the end. So these are the ones that if I need a little bit more finish at the end, pop these out. These are great as far as they beat in. They have a long wear, and they can stay in your bag for a really long time, which is great. Yeah, first ones to me are some of my favorites. They have a great feel in the hand, and they absolutely bomb. Going to the second runs, these are going to be I think, a little bit more clear throughout the disc, even in the rim. You have a very clear disc, and the thing that separates them is this more flexible plastic. It's not so gummy. It's still stiff but flexible. These out of the box have a little bit more. I think they have a little bit more turn than the first ones do. So what you get with that is you have a more, not understable flight, but a more true to straight flight with a little less finish. So this is very, very point and shoot. The second runs I use for really long turnovers, tailwind bomb drives, and this is what I go to when I'm throwing rollers with the CD2, because with that extra turn, if I really smash on it, I can get it to flip up and come down on its angle a lot easier than I can with the first runs. I'd have to really beat in a first run for it to be a good roller. So definitely using both. And I don't think there's any better or any worse. They just work slightly different shots. So if that's something that you're looking for, then these are the discs to fill the box. But yeah, understand what you're looking for. Firm, more opaque rim, clear, a little bit more flex to them. With the CD2, this disc, again, like I've said, will fill any hole in your bag. So highly suggest it. If you have any more in-depth questions about the CD2, don't hesitate to ask. At some points during this season, I have carried up to 4 of them in my bag. So shows how good the disc can be. Maybe I'm a little crazy, but they definitely work. But right now, I stick with the solid 2, a first run and a second run, and they complement each other well. The one thing that I love about this lineup in that 9 to 10 speed slot is with our PD, our FD3, and our CD2, you have every shot you need, and I carry each of those. So definitely something to keep in mind, that they complement each other well. You would imagine there might be some overlap, but less than you think. If you have the disc that you want, there is less overlap, which is everything you're looking for. Yeah. As promised, I was going to get you guys a coupon code for the CD2, along with, I'm going to do a quick little tour. So let me find you guys our coupon code. So I will post it in the description of this video, and I'll post it everywhere, but so you guys know, it's CD2-D-Store-10 off. And that'll get you 10% off. That is valid through Halloween, so make sure you use it over the next couple days. Snag up some of those, snag up some of these CD2s. Get your hands on them. You're gonna love them. All right, so that's it. Again, have any questions? Feel free to ask me. Let's get to the tour of the Maniac. I know everybody's been anticipating waiting, but starting off, nice little entryway. Not too bad. You know, obviously there's disc golf bags everywhere for sure. This is pretty much the main cockpit where we got going on. DJ skills definitely get tested up here. Simon's pretty good. Eagle's also not too bad himself, but they do jam out and we do go hard. Moving on, up here is a little sleeping area. You can pull it out. It's very comfortable. Simon's a big fan of that area. Speaking of Simon Lizotte, Ledgestone insurance open. Pretty cool, huh? Keeps the trophy on board while he's away. This usually is my spot. Pull out on the couch, relax, chill, sleep hard. It's really good. These can be used as places to sit, but I have turned them into a nice little storage area. Everything gets going. We have extra discs, we have putters, we have everything we need. Extra bag. Just a good place to store our stuff. Moving to the back, you know, we got refrigerator. It's not working right now, but it's not a big deal. Sound system likes the bump. Extra storage space. Extra bed. So when we need it, it's a good spot to be. More storage space down below. You got closet. It's an absolute mess. Shoes, clothes everywhere. It's chaos, but it works. And you know, that's pretty much it. I mean, not a whole lot going on. Oh, the one question I get more than anything is Paul's poster still hanging up. Bet your bottom dollar it is, man. Motivation not only for Simon, but I guess it is a little bit for me. But it should be motivation for everybody. I mean, you see what he's doing with the sport, and you see how everybody's needs to get on that level. But yeah, that's it. If you guys ever have any questions about any Discmania discs, feel free to shoot me any questions on Facebook, Instagram, wherever. Find me in person if you see me. I'm always want to talk about it. You guys can ask what's in my bag, why I'm throwing things. Don't hesitate. I always want to help out any way I can. Always keep those putter pants on and have the most fun while you're on the course, and really look back and enjoy yourself. Check out that CD2. Use that coupon code. I'll catch you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching.